Started. Well, sorry you got to see how the sausage is made there. But listen, I'm not ready yet. I'm sorry. Bet you're all real proud of yourself for catching old Vrograg off guard. So we're gonna start a bit earlier than I might have expected. Thank you to those several people that messaged me to let me know I was live. For those people and those people alone, I'll switch over to gameplay. As you can see, I still have some things left over. I also need to, I don't know why, but this is showing up as, it's not giving me transparency in the background, so give me a second there with the I have reset the leaderboards, by the way. Anyone who wants to use Twitch to do the fishing, that will be active shortly. Oh, cool. I see how it works now. Okay. I like how it warns me, hey, you're using the transparency option. You might not want to do that because it might cause color artifacts. I'm like, you were just showing up black on my screen with your transparent function. And when I say that now you get to see how the sausage is made, this is what I mean. Hope you enjoy. Anyway, how you guys doing? Sorry for the we'll call it unusual start to stream. I have been very scattered-brained. For anyone who's been in touch with me, you know I've pretty much been non-stop working on stuff for the investigation I've been doing. Most into looking into the hack of this previous weekend, and there's a lot there. There was a lot for me to learn. There was a lot for me to understand about what happened. Doing sort of a post-mortem. Okay, that looks good. Hopefully you can hear me now. Don't worry. Greg's done yelling at you, but I didn't clear my throat. This is why we do a standardized start time. What else am I missing here? New scroll, we'll do that. Also, for some reason, we're making it to the moon still up on my screen. Spoilers for anyone who watched that painful stream. We did not make it to the moon. We did not. We tried. We did not. GNOME party at 2 p.m. I'll do it in server time, so that's what, 7 p.m. ST. Can you guys hear me now? Also, thank you, Kickmar, for the follow. Good. Again, sorry I yelled at you guys. I mean, it was on me. At the end of the day, it was on me. So, a thing happens in OBS because of the multi-stream tool. YouTube always needs like a stream set up ahead of time. And Twitch is pretty easy. You just kind of set it and forget it. It's not a big deal. But with OBS, every time I hit the start streaming, it'll always go, hold on, which stream are you pointing at? And then I'll have to go in and then point it. This time, I'm like, you know what? I'll get ahead of the ball and I'll tell it which stream I'm going to point at. But apparently it took that as permission to start streaming. Lesson learned. Oh boy. And I'm almost done setting up this side. Okay, I think we are finally looking good. Hello, Manalisa. I knew you'd find me right away. So, if anyone wants, over on Twitch, it should be working. If you won't be able to fish with me, you can always fish on Twitch using the _fish command. Yes, it is working. I'm not at my fishing spot yet either. We're going to be fishing near Thandal Span. Also, there was someone even from the team let me know I was live. So thank you to them. That person, well, maybe they don't know I was live. It was just a funny picture. I do have some fun stuff to go over. There was a big teaser, another teaser. I think it was for the Kerbal stream I went over the previous teaser. They've been letting out some of the class change stuff out, and I think that's infinitely fascinating. Even though I was on class council, there was classes I barely ever spoke in, except to be like, I would like drop into the warrior channel. I'd be like, hey, warriors, what if like when you yelled, like, what if there's like a 1% chance you would cough? And then they would say, shut up, Vrograd, get out of here. You're not a warrior. And I would leave. I want to position myself in a place where I can readily get to Ironforge. I'm pretty sure, like, I just have to go through this little area, and then there's like a quick maze that will get me out here. But I do indeed have a special GNOME surprise. We'll probably start heading over about 1:30. We'll head over there. Sorry, 1:30 for me. That's 6:30 for server time. How's everyone doing? Okay, good. I thank you, Mona Lisa. I know it's not too difficult to get to. It's just, I remember there's like tunnels that really make it kind of annoying, and I forget which way I'm supposed to go. So. Alright. Yes, Lizzie Babs. I see you have figured out how time works. I didn't set up the event. I was cordially invited to an event that was for Alliance players only and is primarily enjoyed by gnomes. No, it's okay, Mona Lisa. I know the way. I would know the way without you. And worst comes to worst, we have another little adventure. It's not like I need to be there exactly at 7 server time. If I'm a little late, that's okay. I'm on green people time. If anyone gets that joke, you're a real one. Oh, it's so embarrassing. I didn't even have my fishing outfit on. There, now we're talking. There's just a fen dweller there. I'm not worried about the fen dweller. Oh, little Karen's here. Wait. How did you? Oh, I know what you did. You took a griffin and you were up too high. No, Lizzie Babs, no. I'm sorry. Oh wait, I think I can maybe help. I have this. Okay, hold on, wait. I'm gonna do a poll. Do you think this will work? Start a poll. Will defrib work? Of course, I always gotta do 2. Defrib work? Yes or no? And this will be a short. Let me know if you think this defibrillator is gonna work. Well, Karen, I'm gonna be honest. They're not saying it doesn't look positive. There we go. Let's go! All you non-believers. Oh, speaking of mages, Mona Lisa, very excited last night. I got my Portal to Theramore book finally on my Trash Mage. I didn't realize it, but the particle effect for the portal is like different. By the way, the people that answered in Twitch, it was 100% yes. Twitch are true believers. I've by and large found that most of my US, like American watchers, they tend towards Twitch, and then most of my European viewers tend towards YouTube. I know there's some crossover, but it's interesting on my side because I can't really keep the chats together all the time. So when I'm looking over at my OBS to check on chat, it's literally like I have, okay, EU's over here and US is over here. I can watch live stream how they react. All right, I can actually. Oop, don't do that. Hold on, it's gonna be small for a second. Is if I put this on projector mode, I can watch everything. So, sorry, Lizzie Babs voted no. I'm sorry. Oh no. What did you do? Man, Elisa, you turned little carrot into an orange table? It's not gonna stop me from right-clicking, but you monster. Oh wait, nope, there she is. Little horns poking out. Well, I'll get. Look what Vrogreg sees. Oh, Maticus. Well, thank you. Thank you a lot. Damn. Wait a minute. It says CA. Is CA some kind of currency I don't know? No, it says dollar. Thank you. No, I really appreciate that. Maticus. I think it'll pop up soon. But, because my stream overlay stuff takes forever. But he says, keep up the great work that you do for us in Blackman Guard. Your guilty friend, Boeing. Shoutouts to Boeing. It's funny money? No! I knew it! I saw CA and I knew it! I take back everything I said! It's a Cambodian dollar. Oh. Also, I do want to say this. I'll get ahead of this. I'm sure I'm going to receive more questions about what I've learned about the hack. And the messaging I'm getting from the team is that they want to move on from that. They want to stop bringing attention to it. I can understand their perspective. What I see my role as a community journalist, as an advocate for the community, that kind of stuff, is that I want to make sure everyone understands what data was leaked so that they can act accordingly. I'm going to speak, I think, in whatever video I make about this, I'm going to speak about what steps they can take. And I'm not going to talk about the hacker in any positive light. The guy is just an ass. I will go through some of the stuff that many people have been talking about, some of the leaked conversations, but I'm really only going to do that with a pretty light touch because as I've talked to other people about this, everything that's in those documents, it's tainted goods. It was got unethically, and WoW does give us an interesting inside picture into like what goes on in the team and that kind of stuff. It's voyeuristic and it's kind of gross. That being said, there's still some things that they brought up that I feel when that becomes knowledge to the community, I think there are some fair questions to ask. And I have taken some extra time to talk with Aclix and ask some of those questions. So there will be some new information, but what I would personally advise to anyone looking for it, don't, because you're not going to know how to deal with SQL databases. Shoutouts to Sonic, my tech help, who was very gracious in literally taking time out of his day to walk me through how to open up SQL and actually look at it and how to manipulate it. That is true. Also, wait a second. Sorry. I'm getting upset at the stream overlay stuff. So, did that not show a super chat? I didn't see it pop up. Oh. Hello, Kois. It looks like it didn't show up. I want to show everyone something that someone who thought they were funny. To be fair, they probably are kind of funny for this, but for my alerts that let me know when people subscribe, when people follow, all that, I have it set up so that I can replay alerts. I want to show you an alert that I got. Shoutouts to Hackman Daniel. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. That happened while I was off stream, but I thought I'd share that with you guys. Since we were talking about the hacks. But yeah, for anyone who wants like the TLDR, if you're still curious about what happened with the hacks, as far as you, the player, are concerned, and as far as you should be concerned with your security, the data that was made available to the unsavory parts of the web include your IP address that you connected to TurtleWow on, possibly also a relay server that you connected to TurtleWow through, the email address that you used to sign up for TurtleWow, your account name you used for TurtleWow. So like, let's say I use, Vrograg is a sexy fishman at gmail.com for my account sign up for TurtleWow. I might use something like Vrograg69 for my screen name user for the sign-in portal. So that was also leaked, as well as your forum username for anyone who's on the TurtleWow forums. So all that is what you should be aware of, is data that is out there. Your passwords were still hashed and encrypted. I did check and verify that. I even found the config file that showed me how they made the hash. It was kind of interesting. But as far as you should be concerned, that is the only data that I was able to find was leaked as far as like your personal stuff. As far as player stuff, there are some chat logs, but the chat logs, it's not like the entirety of all chat history in the history of WoW, of TurtleWow, was on there. It was like a very select date. And I'm like, oh. But it will show like it would show Say Chat, Whisper Chat, Party, Guild, Raid, as well as custom channels. They are in there as well. Anything you said. The time period, I need to make a list about the time periods, because what I will say as well about the hack, and then we can kind of leave it there for now, is that Hackerman there claimed and probably does have 400 gigabytes of data. A lot of that data, as I found out, is from the TurtleWow source code, which again, that's another thing that really victimizes the Turtle WoW team. Like, they're really the victims here. Now, that being said, they do own some culpability about having lack security enough that someone could do this, but I don't think we need to dunk on the turtle team about this. So I'll try to get those specific date ranges out. Terrible, yes. It would show that. Like, for instance, if someone looked up, you could do it just from a single player name. So, for instance, I could look up Mana Lisa, and then I could see every other player associated with that account ID. So you could do that, yes. It was difficult, but I really had to learn a lot about. It might not seem like a big deal, and only those people who know about SQL. If you have like a small SQL, by the way, is just as I understand it, it is a file format for databases. It is stored in plain text, but it's a very rigidly organized text file. So some of the SQLs you could just open as a text file and look into, but some of them were so big that even with 36 gigs of RAM, Notepad++ was like, no, can't do it. You don't got enough RAM. I'm like, because the data files were that big. So that's what started my journey down learning SQL. And it's not like you just get a program and then you just double click a thing, you can see it. No. It was way more complex. It was like I had to get the program, work with Sonic. Even Sonic was scratching his head at times. He was like, we just want to look at the database. I think it goes without saying, but I will not be sharing any of that data. If you want to DM me and ask anything specifically about data and you want me to know that, like, hey, like, does this appear? Can you find this? I can answer those DMs, but I'm only going to if there's, like, a good reason. You're like, man, I'm trying to find out, like, when I first started, like, you know, something like that. Like, I can look into it, but I really would prefer if you had, like, a good reason for it. I don't want to become a database guy who's holding on to that stuff. When the report's done, I'm going to take everything I can and I'm going to zip it and I'm going to password protect it and then just leave it somewhere as a document in a filing cabinet, essentially. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty much done looking at the data, honestly. What I wanted to do is I wanted to confirm everything that the Turtle WoW team was saying about what was leaked. And, you know, a lot of times, this is where the analogy of journalism and the real world come into place, where you can have government agencies tell you something, and if you have good, strong, independent media and journalism where you're from, it is the role of the journalist to confirm that, to make sure. I have no particular reason to not believe the Turtle WoW team in this case, but it means a lot that the team was really good at messaging about the whole debacle, and that I didn't find them lying about something. So that's good. I could go a lot deeper into some other stuff about it. I really kind of feel gross about it because of how the documents were obtained. But I did ask some of those questions, so I might touch on that lightly, but I don't I don't feel great about it, we'll say. So that was everything at the top. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Guys, we got 4 minutes till stream starts. Do you think I should, like, go back to welcome and then see anyone who shows up who doesn't know? Radesh says you could make some insane data viz for MarketWatch. I mean, I already do. Personally, I believe that what I do through Sonic's script, I think it's impressive. And I'm not trying to like be like, oh, I'm the best. I'm like, no, I don't know any WoW creator, whether it's retail or private server, that does anything like that. I know there's people like Doga who are maintaining that website, but I don't know of anyone that does market breakdowns like that. So I think I could do more, but Sonic also has a job. And what's more important for MarketWatch stuff is that I can understand what's going on. Oh, that's right. Oh my god, guys. Breaking news, Lich Slayer, who is a member of Hard Chores, is letting us know through stream chat that Hard Chores is going to be doing the Loot Dragons, which, if you don't understand that parlance, they are... Hard Chores is the hardcore guild that is doing Inferno mode raiding. So they haven't died yet. I mean, that particular raid group hasn't died or wiped, but they've done, what is it? Wait, who's Razorgore? Veilstraz. After Veilstraz is Broodlord. After Broodlord is Firemaw, which is probably one of the tougher ones in there. Then they are going to be doing this weekend. They're progressing to Ebon Rock and Flamegore. So they're, I mean, they might get it all. They might get it all sooner or later. Oh, you guys were struggling to get +4 to stats? I thought it was a little easier to get on this server, but that is cool that it dropped on that boss. Really? It's never dropped for you guys? Anyway, to those people that are showing up right now, because this is actually when I normally start stream, hello. We'll say we had a little bit of a button malfunction, and I was live a little bit before I expected to be. Besides, okay, so you got it from Oni. I thought it dropped from things other than Oni. I would love to check the database, but I can't right now because the websites are still down. I understand why the websites are down, by the way, and I don't know if the team has talked a lot about this. Obviously, they don't need to. Their most important job is ensuring the continued security of the server. The initial security flaw or the vulnerability was exploited through their suite of web stuff. So, you know, if they're taking a little extra time on the website because they want to make sure that everything's secured on their web end, okay. But, you know, I don't think they've specifically said that in any announcements. Also, I'm sure there's going, like, when I've talked to Aclix about, is there going to be like an official breakdown of what happened? I was told that yes, there was, and we're getting on with a week now. We haven't had any additional word. Again, I understand the team wanting to look beyond the hack. Okay, I get it. But that was part of the reason why I didn't want to jump right out of the gate and just have something about it. which honestly was the right move because now I have a lot more information that I've been able to confirm and I can talk about. So, but you know, just so you know, I think that's why the web services are down. I don't know if that is specifically. That's actually an educated guess. Oh, what am I talking? We're already fishing. Also, hello, Theodorus. Oh, I see you have your... I thought another gnome showed up, and it wasn't. It wasn't. What was... Oh, right. Something I wanted to look at with all of you guys. I think... this is on the Turtle Wow Twitter. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. If art moves you at all, this picture is amazing. You go to the official Turtle Wow Twitter account, X, whatever you call it. They were announcing hiring or taking on some kind of new artist. This is beautiful. This is an artistic rendition of one of the new bosses that we'll get to see in the Tower of Karazhan, the upper tower. In the foreground, I see what I'm assuming is a priest giving themselves the fortitude buff. I see a Tauren, most likely a warrior because they have Thunder Fury, but as we know, we know it's not a rogue with Thunder Fury because it's a Tauren, but getting their Thunder Fury out. And then on the right, we see what appears to be I'm going to assume mage because of the pointy hat, wielding an Atish. In the background, pretty sure that's just the library area you'll encounter in the Tower of Karazhan. If anyone was here for the stream where myself and Mark Antius broke into what's in the Tower of Karazhan right now, that's what it still looks pretty similar to TBC. That being said, that's just what's in the game right now. It could actually look different. We don't know. I don't know. Nah, they don't. Well, I don't think. I'm not completely against the idea of a Tauren rogue because I'm sorry. I'm answering Nina here. Said Tauren need more classes. I'm not against the concept of a Tauren rogue. I understand why there aren't Tauren rogues, but my concept of a rogue is a lot more broad than I think what Alana's concept of a rogue is. So, you know, the word rogue itself even means like scoundrel, a criminal element. But the way the class plays out is you can only wear leather. You're good at light arms. And you have like a little bit of like very, very minor magic to do like invisibility stuff, right? So I don't think it's terrible if Taurens can be rogues. I think there's a lot of memes about like a hulking giant of a humanoid sneaking around and being invisible. I don't know, you let orcs do it. Orcs are pretty big. You let night elves do it. Those things are tall as a tree themselves. Yeah. That's just how I look at it. Anyway, so this image, really cool. Go check it out. Like that on Twitter too, to let the team, because I personally love those things. I love seeing images like this. I think that's better than like, some like some meme. I want to see some content. I want to see some art. All right. So that was that picture. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the other one. You can't sneak on hooves. That's probably the single best reason I've heard to work against Tauren rogues. What if I told you this, though? The Turtle WoW team has said that they are going to make horseshoes, cowshoes, however you look at it, available for Tauren to help them with their plane striding speed, which is slower than epic mounts for no reason. And if that's canon, that means as a Tauren rogue, you can just like put some padding on your hooves. Okay, you're done. See? I just hope they don't nerf Bloodlust or Wind Fury on Class Council 2, or Class Change. They don't nerf Bloodlust. Oh, right. Bloodlust is the... Here's what I hope. Again, I know the answers you're seeking, Lich, but I will tell you what I think about Bloodlust. I think it should be for enhancement. I think only you should get it if you go enhancement. And you should actually be enhancement, and you should be playing as enhancement if you have Bloodlust. That's what I think. Wind Fury, I don't personally feel like it should be touched much. I think what should be touched is how Wind Fury gets applied, because it's so... I think we were all in agreement that Wind Fury is a very strong melee buff, but because of that, it's very centralizing. So if you're a shaman, you have to be dropping Wind Fury because it is the strongest thing you have. It's something that is necessary because it's so overwhelmingly strong. I think that part is the part I don't like about Wind Fury, because it precludes like a playstyle. And I've personally dealt with this as an elemental shaman. Elemental shamans have threat issues, especially early on in a fight. And you have a totem that helps you with threat, and it does stack with Sanctuary. It's true, it actually does. But it's in the air slot. So guess what? I guess you're not doing it because you have to do Wind Fury. So, like, literally, there's things even in class design right now that could help me overcome an issue. And because Wind Fury is so strong, I can't. I mean, don't get me wrong, I totally could, but if I'm not dropping Wind Fury for a melee group, I'm pretty much trolling them. I am denying them something that is very, very strong. It would almost be like akin to a priest going, you know, I'm just tired of doing the stamina buff. I don't want to do it. And I get it, you know, cost mana, it's annoying. You need those little reagents for the groups. I get it, but yeah. Cozy, I disagree with that. Cozy says, a 10-yard upgrade on the Flame Shock, a solution to a problem that never existed. I talked about this on last stream. Flame Shock does have issues. It's the most underutilized shock, first off. Secondly, if you play Elemental in a PvE scenario, you need to get close enough for your fire totem to hit. Your Searing totem on bosses like that will last a minute. Searing totem has a limited range of 20. Your shocks also have a range of 20. If your playstyle as Elemental is that of caster and you're trying to stay with a caster group, you need to behave like a caster, you have the issue that Shadow Priests have, where it's like you have a limited range. And allowing Flame Shock to have 30-yard range does a couple things. One, it makes it more, it makes it a new and unique threat in PvP. Most people who deal with shamans are aware of their range for shocks, because Frost Shock is very, very strong. Earth Shock, it can interrupt and is also very strong. Flame Shock is less strong but has a dot on it. So giving it a 30-yard range, that's going to change some dynamics in PvP. And giving Flameshock a longer range and added utility. It actually tells you where to have your Searing Totem shoot, which is, again, also useful. If you've played a Shaman, I'm sure you've put down a Searing Totem, and you might be a little annoyed that, let's say you're fighting two things at once, and your Searing Totem is not attacking the thing you wanted to attack. Well, with Flameshock, now you can also direct it where to go. So, I think it's fine. That's how it should be worked in the first place without a talent point spent on it. Yeah, I could see that, but it's a nice added utility that should be something that, I mean, we also don't know where it is in the tree. Because there are definitely talents that are an elemental that are like, why does this exist? So having talents that are kind of like niche and are a little underwhelming, it's part of the vanilla tradition. You know, I'm sure you could make a perfect talent tree. I don't think it's useless. I think it'll have uses, and part of talent trees are finding what's useful for your class, finding something that you want to do, and being able to use it. There might be specs that just want to skip it, and so now it's an option, and that also adds player input, so that's also a good thing. Yeah, I wasn't part of Paladin Class Council, so I have no opinion about that, but I was very active about Elemental Shaman, so I'll tell you my opinion. I told you, listen, who said it? Who said it during my mistake time? It was like, I was like, Vrograg, I just thought you were being quiet. I'm like, when am I quiet? I'm not a quiet guy. I'm a quiet orc. I love chatting. I love talking. Anyone joining, by the way, if you're on Twitch, !fish. Oh, that's what I should put on. Hold on. That's not that one. What does this say? Oh, no server, no problem. Let me fix that. Fish on Twitch. That people know how to do it. It should be there. I guess, yeah, I want to... This is another thing you guys get to be spared from. My rampant perfectionism when I'm pre-stream. Speaking of class changes, though, I do have this. Definitely want to chat about this. We'll take this piecemeal. This was leaked recently. A new ability for warriors. Wait, no, this isn't warriors. This is a survival. There was a warrior one, sorry. Called Carve. A sweeping attack that strikes up to 5 enemies in an 8-yard cone in front of you for 60 weapon damage. 60% weapon damage. This ability shares a cooldown with multi-shot. I know there are some very dedicated survival melee hunter people out there. And they're probably popping off about this one. A melee multi-shot. Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. First time I did breakdowns of these, I was trying to figure out where it is in the talent tree, but I don't, is that high up on the tree? Is that low on the tree? Let me do something here. I'm going to bring up a talent. We don't have the web suite, of course, but we do have vanilla talent calc. WoW. Okay, I think this one will work. Let me just bring it up. Oh, of course you're there. Okay, so this is of course warrior. We don't need to look at warrior right now. We're look at hunter. So according to this, oh wait, that's try to make that nice and big. I understand that the Turtle WoW client has different things going on in it. Well, based on the picture, we'll take a look at that. So I would assume that would be somewhere about here, right? If deterrence was also shown in the tree. So we know it's survival. We got that confirmed for us. Take a look at this little... can you guys see my mouse? Yeah. Right around here, keep an eye out to make sure it matches. I'll bring this up. So underneath deterrence, you can see through the transparency, it looks like there's a skull and crossbones. So based on that, it looks like this got moved there. This deterrence got moved there. This new ability got moved to this spot. And it also has an arrow pointing down to this to counterattack. So yes, that does look like counterattack. Okay. So we don't have any evidence of a new talent for survival, but we do have evidence of them shuffling stuff around. So outside of the new ability, we'll keep our eye out for anything for hunter. Let's continue on with the analysis here. Okay, this one is warrior. Improved shouts. Also, I think that's a new icon too. I could be wrong. Increase the melee attack power bonus of your battle shout and increase the melee attack power reduction of your demoralizing shout up to 25%. I don't know a lot about warrior. I've definitely made that clear. Koi says it's from an expansion. Okay. Yeah, I just didn't recognize the icon at first glance. So let's see if we can figure out where that is in the talent tree. We'll have to go over to warrior. Okay, so I see an angry goblin as one of the icons, but I don't see it here anywhere. Let me see if I, Interesting. Where is this? There's blood craze. The shout stuff is... Huh. I guess I can go based off of the... I guess it would be here, right? It should be somewhere around there. Because that looks like the piercing howl icon above it. Huh. Any thoughts? In the Fury tree instead of improved cleave? Yeah. So again, we're focusing... Let me see if I can make some of this bigger so we can have it... I'm pretty sure it's in the Fury tree as well. Alright, and I'll make the image a little bigger. So the two anchor points here is piercing howl, and then that's on the image itself. There's the angry goblin. So it's going to take the spot of improved cleave. So that's interesting. Over here is improved battle shout. Obviously this one's going to get baked into the new one. So we know where that one went. Let's make this as big as we can, so we can take a closer look at some of the icons underneath. Alright, so underneath we can see the improved execute talent. We see enrage is there. There's something to the right of enrage now. I can't quite make out what that is. Let me... It's hard to say. Whatever it is, it has 2 points in it. And improved intercept is down there on the right. Death Wish is there as well, but there's a new icon to the left of Death Wish. It's not new to warriors, I don't think, but I think that's their whirlwind icon. Yeah, it must be. I don't see that in the vanilla. That might be something they have now, but... Okay. Yep. I think... Cosina Malfate? Cosina... I'm sorry. I'm just gonna call it Cosina, but you are correct. Many of these are placeholder graphics. So there's definitely a good chance that they're going to change. So interesting stuff for warriors, but warriors talk about themselves plenty, so we don't need to talk about them more. Let's go down to this. Something I'm excited about, because I have a mage and I've played mage for a very long time. Hot Streak. Fascinating, if you ask me. Gives your Fireball and Fire Blast spell criticals a 1/3 for 3 chance to grant you a stack of the Hot Streak effect. The Hot Streak effect lowers the cast time of your next Pyroblast by 0.5 seconds per stack and lasts 30 seconds. Stacks up to 3, 6, or 9 times. So let's assume, at best, right, you get 9 stacks. So 9 times 0.5 is 4.5 seconds. Pyroblast is a... How long is that cast? I don't actually recall. No, it wouldn't be instacast, because it's not... Pyroblast... Wait. Yeah, Pyroblast is their big... You know that one you see mages charging up for like a minute, it seems, before a fight starts? That's Pyroblast, I'm pretty sure. So it's 10 seconds, so 10 seconds minus 4.5. I will say, at 5.5 seconds, Pyroblast, because of the damage it does, might actually be worth it. Oh, we can check too, because I have a mage. You know what? Hold on. Oh, where'd Maina Lisa go? Maina Lisa, tell us. Johnny One-Ups, where are you? So it is 6 seconds. So if it's 6 seconds, that's gonna take it down to 2.5, which is exactly how long a fireball takes. If you tell a mage that they can have a pyroblast cast as long as a fireball, they'll do it. You should definitely do it. Not only does it do a lot more damage, it also applies a really nasty dot. So. Well, so Rakhangren says you have to spam Fireball rank 1. So what I would say is, based on this, the hot streak effect can stack, right? And it says it stacks up to 9 times. I think every time you get a stack, it would refresh the 30-second counter. If that's the case, then this will work fine. If you need to get 9 crits in 30 seconds, you'll never get it. So I'm assuming it works the way I first described. No, we don't Kois, but you can kind of logic it out, right? What do you think? Do you think this ability should have its stacks disappear? Each one's independently in 30 seconds? I mean, there isn't anything that really works like that I can think of. Does anyone know any effect that stacks that has separate timers? I think they almost always share a timer if they stack. So a new stack would refresh the timer. I'm almost 100% on that. There might be something I don't know of, but they should have bring up some new arcane-based spell into rotation for mages. What makes you think they haven't? And they haven't revealed it yet. Did you see what they leaked for arcane mages? I'm pretty sure they will. Johnny One-Ups, you suggested hot streak. Yeah, I think that was in another expansion, wasn't it? I don't remember, but... Oh, you know, we will take a quick look too. Let's compare and contrast here with the tree. It looks like it stops there. Let's bring up Mage. Oh, cool, it's already on the right tree. So if we take a look at this, looks like this is going to be deep. This is going to be... That's where Blast Wave is? Ooh, wait a minute. You see that? Hold on, I can't do pointers on the images, but if you look really carefully, right above the icon for Hot Streak, there's the remnant of an arrow. You guys see that, right? So that means, likely, it's going to be Pyroblast. Right here, they're going to have Blast Wave, and then from Blast Wave, you could get maybe this Hot Streak thing. That's my guess. As you see around it, there's a lot of empty space, so it's probably is going to be right above Firepower. Or maybe Firepower got moved down, we don't know, but... It's the... Oh, okay, so this could be the follow-up to Pyroblast, and then maybe they move Blast Wave? Hard to say. We're in wetlands, by the way, Bernardo. If you can't fish, or you haven't trained fishing, you can go on Twitch and do !fish. Looks like Nina's fishing right now. When we, I'll check the leaderboard later, guys. Don't worry. Yeah. Oh, I'm multitasking all over the place. I think you guys know that. Okay, so we have one more teaser to look at. I think it was to the left of this. Yeah. Somewhere out there, Murag is pogging so hard about this one. Let me pull up Priest. I don't know where that's going to sit. Let me take a look at the image. Huh. Where would that sit? There's an icon underneath it. I'll make it a little bigger. You guys may see what I'm talking about. Where did... if you look very closely, right here, just focus on this. Do you see that? There's like a hand that's like doing like this. So I'm looking at the tree, and I don't see that. That might be building off of something from class change 1. We can assume it's not in shadow, right? I mean, holy is the more healing oriented one, right? So let's just assume that it's in discipline. I would make that choice, right? So and we'll actually get to what it says. So this says force of will. I'll bring up discipline as well. Not that we're going to know where it sits, but... Alright, this is... Oh, that's not all of discipline, is it? That's all of discipline. So this says... Increases your spell damage and the critical strike bonus... Sorry, the critical strike chance, not bonus, that's important difference, of your offensive spells by 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5%, and the amount of damage absorbed by your power wood shield by 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20%. Anyone have any guess on where this is going to be in the tree? Bo Bob says it's a discipline talent rework. Force of will already exists. Wait, did I not see force of will already in the tree? Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I'm actually just dumb. So if we go, it's right here. So it's a little easier to see when it's colored in, which is my excuse for not seeing it. Right here. This is what it does in Classic, so I don't actually know what it does on Turtle WoW, but so this says increases your spell damage by 1% and the critical strike of your offensive spells by 1%. So this instead they have so it does what it usually did and makes Power Wood Shield better. Improved shield rolled into force of will. Yeah, but I mean, look how deep it is. You pretty much have to be... I mean, look, I needed to spend... Let's get that right. I need to spend 25 points before I can get this. I think from people's perspective, there could be some concern, like... Because there's a lot of healers that... priest healers who don't even bother with much of the holy tree and just go for power infusion to be like a utility priest. So... that would seem to be making discipline an even better option. I saw someone mention that my chamois tank will like that. I agree. That looks pretty good for chamois tanking because, again, all my mana-based homies out there who are trying to tank, you're fine with getting Power Word Shield. Is you don't get rage from getting hit. You get hit. That's what you get. But most warriors and bears don't like Power Word Shield because they want that initial rage to use to generate more threat. Or that's true. Loch Ness maybe priest tank. I doubt it, but who was that? I actually covered them for a news segment. There was a priest who tanked Baron Geddon. I think it was Catalyps. I think that's their name. They like to RP as a Furbolg a lot. They'll love this. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but if you are in PvP as a priest, don't most of them do shadow? I guess if you're a healer, this would be good, right? If you're a healing priest in a battleground. Because, you know, there's one thing, I think we can all agree, guys, right? There's definitely one thing that priests need, and it's to be better in battlegrounds. I think we can all agree on that, right? Now, where is this? All right. Please don't. Hey, listen, it wasn't my choice. I wasn't part of the priest channel. I don't know what they were getting up to. Maybe there was a dark cabal where they all got together and guys, I know we're really good in battlegrounds, but what if we like never lose? just a thought. Yes, Bernardo, I'm in wetlands. Actually, I apologize. I didn't show off where I was on the map. Let me finish up this cast. We're right here in wetlands if you're looking for me. If you know coordinates, it appears I'm at 60, 69. Nice. I have no idea what I've been catching either. Because I have UI toggled off, so I could be catching nothing. TK's going now. TK. Oh, thanks. Sorry. You got to be careful, you know. In this world, there's a lot of people who are like have abbreviations for everything. I saw an abbreviation somewhere in the released hacked stuff, all that information, and I saw like HK and DK, and I'm like, wait a minute, they're bringing Death Knights? And I'm just so dumb, I forgot about dishonorable kills. Yep, Death Knight's confirmed. There was there was definitely some development stuff for the new patch in the hack stuff, but I would never release that, as I will never talk about that because, again, very unethically obtained information is not how I want to give information to the community about upcoming things for classes. You know, some people got a real scare for their life. That isn't the time to be like, oh, by the way, here's all the jewel crafting recipes. Like, no, that's messed up. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I still look through stuff because I have to like check to see what what files mean. So like, I definitely saw stuff and I looked at it and I go, oh yeah, that's that stuff, and I just moved on because, yes, Kois, the hacker did release data. Do not, I would advise you, do not go looking for the data. And I'm not saying that because you can't handle it. I'm like, just because you'll be putting yourself and your machine at danger if you don't know what you're doing. A lot of it you won't know how to look at. And I think it's fair to say that whoever the hacker guy was said a lot of stuff in bad faith. And I wouldn't go out of my way to go find out information that's bad faith. For what it's worth, you know, again, primarily my reason for looking into it was to confirm what the team was saying and to see if there was anything in there that might show to signs of corruption or any abuses of power. Yep, exactly, Bernardo. That's exactly why the sites are down. I mentioned this briefly, but that was the... It wasn't like someone hacked a GM account and that's how they got all the information. No, they hacked the web backend and then used that to give them other permissions. So yeah, I hope so too. You don't realize it until it's gone, right? How many times you're like, oh, I'll just check out the turtle. What did? I'll take a look at the forum. You know. I would be curious to know, is one of the things that why am I hold on, I'm gonna make myself a little bigger. Yeah, not supposed to be that big. One of the topics this brought up was I believe there was at least one leaked conversation that talked about the potential of there being a subscription option for Turtle WoW. I'm curious to hear what the community thinks about that. I can at least say for my part, I have been doing essentially a subscription anyway. I just about every month I give them $15 like I would Blizzard. So for me, it doesn't really make a big impact, but you know, would it be a subscription that you need to use to actually play? I don't think they'll do that because I am imagining they want to keep things free to play because there's a lot of people that come from areas that aren't super affluent. There's a lot of people that are playing on potato PCs and maybe don't have a lot of cash hanging around. So I think they would have to have some sort of thing, some advantage, but not a gameplay advantage for people who have a subscription. I don't know. Yeah, see, Lizzie Babs brings up a good point here. And this is something the team has also been dealing with a lot historically, which is the team is limited on what they can do financially because of... Oh, I'm trying to get this to stretch right. Oh no, I messed it up. Uh-oh. There's a border there. Dang it. Let me try to mess with the borders. Right, what if I do that? All right, good enough. I'm going to stop thinking about it. Oh, but look, now my arm's cut off. Damn it. Hold on, wait. What if I stretch out the camera a little bit? Is there anything good over there? Oh, the rest of my shoulder's over there. Hey shoulder. Sorry. Oh, I realized I asked a question, then got distracted by a camera. If the sub is optional, then fine. If it's mandatory, I'm moving. Yeah, I agree with that, Riddle. Lizzie Babs also brought up the fact that I used to donate for a friend of mine because PayPal is not allowed in his country. Yep, that's a very real thing. I donated once, but I can't always do it. There's sometimes don't work. Yep, exactly. Zork Dark, if it protects me from the bans, then okay, take my money. I don't think it's gonna do that. I play Turtle. Sorry, Nina on Twitch says I play Turtle because it's free. I drop some money when there's a sale, but if this was subscription, then play Final Fantasy 14 or TSO instead. Yep, yeah. I don't think the team would want that anyway. I can't say what they want, right? But I don't think that they want to suddenly stop a bunch of people from playing by adding an arbitrary subscription. But think of someone like me, right? I'm just an old man, and I'm pretty close to dead, right? So the team's thinking, hey, Greg's gonna kick the bucket soon. He doesn't need all that money where he's going, right? But more seriously, what I'm talking about is someone like me who there's nothing in the store that I particularly want or care for. Not because there aren't interesting things, but because I'm not like obsessed with having vanity pets. I'm not obsessed with having every mount in the game. Okay? I like the utility stuff because I use that. So for me, I have everything that I need. So I have not much that I would want to give a donation for. So when there's people like me who will get to a certain point, it's like, okay, I have everything I need. I'm good. Now, those people who might actually have money and would be comfortable with donating, we'll see. I think that might be an uncaptured market, right? And I think that would be fair. It's up to them on how to roll that kind of stuff out. Yeah, but here's the thing. Sauceman brings up a good point, and I'm not trying to dunk on you specifically, but the whole potential sub on a private server just sounds like just go play retail. Here's the thing. A sub on retail does not get you customer service. I don't know what you paid money for over there, but it's not customer service. I do at least feel that, and this is just how I personally feel about my sub, because I don't actually have a sub, I just every month do a thing. But the way I see it is, I continue to enjoy the game, I enjoy the community, and I get service. If I have a ticket, I have an issue, it's rectified, they are continuing development. Okay, fair enough. So for me, it's essentially what I used to give Blizzard. So it has like that psychic connection for me. I'm like, this I could give to Blizzard, but I'm on purpose giving it to you because you guys are doing a better job than Blizzard, right? So yeah, no, terrible. There's actually, I'm glad you brought that up. I would say, actually, I saw some funny things too in like the GM logs, but nothing. I would say funny, not like abusive, but there was. I think a lot of the stuff that was talked about are the much more accessible things, right? So there were screen grabs of private conversations that were happening, and a good number of them involved the Bowser, who's like one of the admins, and I had some pretty frank words for Aclix when asking about it, and I still think that players should be treated equally wherever they are. But something that I wasn't aware of was that Bowser is the team lead for the Chinese servers, and I will say, though, terrible. I did actually pick up on some iniquity, right? So, for instance, while going through some bash history stuff for the Chinese server. No, this wasn't even Chinese servers. I think there was a spot where they show different configs. Like you have periodic server messages that will be like, make sure to change your password, and if you'd like to join those kind of things. For the Chinese server, they had a message that was a counterpart to this, a similar message we got when they had the last 50% off sale. Our message was like, it's the last 50% off sale. After this, we're just going to have more targeted sales. So keep that in mind. The message, and I'm paraphrasing, and I'm also using Google Translate, so take that for what it is. But the Chinese version of that message was much of what I already said. Plus, there was, we're facing financial difficulties. So anything you can do to help out would go a long way. And, one thing I brought up in some of my questions, I was like, I would love to know, because the team's pretty tight-lipped about finances. Like, why did the Chinese players get a better window in than the EU community? And I understand there's maybe some cultural differences and stuff like that, but it was something that I was kind of like, okay, but if the team is struggling, okay, like let the people in your community know. At the same time, I'm sure it would be obnoxious to have, people managing a server being like, yeah, we're so poor. Oh, anything you can do to help. Like, okay, like obviously that wouldn't be fun either, I guess. But I think any information's better than none. I stand by that statement. And, if the team was making a lot of money off of the SEA servers, good on them. That's great. But I guess Blizzard's moved back into China. So because of that, there's been like population loss for the SEA servers. And it's very difficult in a system like the system that the Turtle WoW team has to like budget, because it's pretty much based on people buying stuff, right? People buying stuff in the store. You can have some people that get stuff and then never get it again. You have people that donate a ton regularly. You can have people that donate here and there. It's kind of hard to know. So budgeting, it's going to make it super tough. However, the team also has like actual staff they have to pay. So I could imagine that would be stressful. It's a tough position to be in, and I don't assign any particular attitudes to anyone from the server based on leaked conversations. I don't know the full context. I don't even like talking about it because these are private conversations. And I'm getting to see a cherry-picked version of it. And so I'm not going to pass any judgments. All I'm saying is I would like to have more information. Also, thank you. Oh, who was that? JMao66, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah, sorry, who said that? That was Messiah? The Invisible? The Insane, sorry. You like the setup? Yeah, I'm kind of, I gotta say, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back too much, but you gotta admit, you have fishing always going on right above me. We have stream chat on the left. You see the next thing going on at the bottom. You have a little scroll at top. The only thing I don't like is how I went streaming way too early. Yeah, for anyone who missed it, I was live before I was live. It was an honest mistake. And I'm already tinkering with my... Okay, that looks good too. Well, you say that, Fensky, but when I say, like, I went too early, I mean, thank goodness I didn't do... Could you guys imagine? Could you imagine? Like, I turn on my computer. I'm gonna start getting stuff ready for stream. But it's early in the morning. Let's just say I'm walking around in my underwear right in front of the camera. And I don't think I'm online. Oh my God. That could have happened. You know, I just oh yeah, I'm gonna stream. I'm just gonna turn on, get stuff set up. I'm gonna take a shower and then come back. You see me, nothing but a towel draped over my shoulder. I get banned. I understand how that stuff happens now to streamers. Yes, it would be a Loktar oh my moment. Zorg, you're right. They could add more stuff to the store. I would probably say that, I mean, from my perspective, I don't really care that much about cosmetics. I have everything. I mean, look at me. I have the perfect orc fishing outfit. Look at this. I am a specimen of fishing. What else could I possibly need? And it's like, oh, what about your mount? Well, friend, let me show you my mount. Only store mount I ever got, only one I ever need. Just a basic black wolf. I'm a man of simple needs. What am I gonna do with a tall strider? I don't need a unicorn. I don't need a cloud or anything weird. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna yuck other people's yum. I'm sure there's people out there that are like, I love getting mounts. Okay, cool, good for you. I actually hope that's exciting for you. It's not for me. What the heck's going on over there? Oh wait, mage doing mage stuff. Hey, is there any horde people want to kill that guy? I mean, he is asking for it by actively AoE farming near me. As a rogue, that makes me bitter because I can't AoE farm. Zorg, that's true. If there is a fish mount, I would get it. But I get what I need, not what I want. You know what I'm saying? If there's a fish mount, I'm on that like white on rice. Are you kidding? Are you actually kidding? I'll tell you what though. If they release a dance studio, they might see some real whale behavior. That's all I'm saying. If there's a dance studio and they're like, oh, you can have other dances. You just have to sell your kidney. I'm like, well, I got two. Looks like I'm getting two dances. I'll figure the rest out later. You don't need a kidney, right? They're like vestigial. I think it's a common misunderstanding that you need any kidneys. Hera Inselman. The location is Tinkertown. The event is happening at 7 p.m. server time. That's about an hour from now. I have something special planned for it too. Well, special on that. Let's just say I have a very unique costume. You know what? I see Johnny 1-Ups in chat saying you very much need 2 kidneys. There's a perfect example of someone who's been captured by the kidney globalist elites. So brainwashed into believing you need all your kidneys. I hate to tell you this. You don't need them. If I have to trade a kidney for a dance in-game, I'll start taking other people's. I don't care. You know, Zorg, that's not the worst idea. Huh. I can forward that to the team. That might actually... So, Zorg suggests maybe in-game voice chat for paid subscribers. It would cut out the inadequates and make the game something new. I don't know about cutting out the inadequates, but... that would be something that I would be interested in. But that's because I like talking. Cuisina says, I would love to get death wished by AoE farming mage on, on voice channel. Yeah. Yeah, see, there's already inherent problems with it. I would say, though, that the team's done a pretty good job with moderation. So maybe it wouldn't be that bad. You know, I have seen the they have a log of all the bash commands. If you don't know what a bash is essentially a shell script. If you're not too familiar, think of like DOS. There's no windows, there's no pictures. It's just a script. You have to type commands, right? So bash is one of those, and it's a way you can manipulate things, especially something like a server. So there's a bash log, and I can say that I saw some funny things. I saw plenty of typos. It's just funny that logs catch that. I saw people searching for names. People searching for people on the people's names on the server. I also saw though people searching for instances of people using slurs, which are clearly a good indication of people checking to see if people say out of pocket things. So it's like I can actually, through that, I can see some of the maybe management level investigations into stuff happening. What the? I thought that was a player. Hey, is that paladin still alive? The one that I passively asked us to kill? I don't see him. I will have no AoE farming in my stream. I don't even want it in the background. It ruins my immersion. Also, wait, what happened here? Theodorus? Can I res you? Are you in my group? No. Let me invite you. Oh, he's AFK. Hey, Moondre. Oh, am I the... Oh, no. Karzog is here. Hello, Karzog. It's a little awkward when you're the only horde at a party, you know what I mean? You gotta kind of look at the other hordes in the room and be like, we're cool. Especially when you see a night elf show up flagged, you know? Oh, you're Karzog. Hello, Nina. I see you have made a good choice of class. I might even argue one of the best choices. Are they still doing the AoE farming? No one needs to die, but I was looking this way, right? I'll tell you how it offended me. I'm looking this way and I see a train of gnolls running absolutely obliterating my immersion. And I see at the front a paladin. So I'm like, okay, if they're AoE farming, they should go. That's all I'm saying. But if they're doing, if I don't see them, all right, I don't care. Terrible, that is incorrect. That is not even true. Half of the bash commands, first off, are ls and cd, and you know that. The people searching for logs, if you look at all the bash logs, after a certain point, most of them become actual script commands that need to be put in, looking for logs that aren't related to Torta or Shenna. And there's a lot of them that are there for installing new patches. Wait, the Swamp Walker's your friend? Also, I would say too, Terrible, for what it's worth, if you've been harassed for years about something that you want to put behind you, and people that already don't like you or your project, I would want to keep a tab on them too. I don't blame them, quite honestly. Up here on fishlayer.exe, guys, click that. Click that. It's not a virus. I think another lesson that the community can take away from the weekend hack, you should be aware that everything you type and do on the server can be looked by someone, can be searched, indexed, and associated with you, or at least your character. And for people who have access to the server backend, can be associated with your IP address, your email, that kind of thing. So in a way it's good, and in a way it's bad. It's sort of it's the nature of the beast because of things that need to happen, because of people that do like exploiting, do like are doing RMT stuff. It's something that needs to happen because you need to keep track of that kind of stuff. As I've seen it, I actually have seen somewhere in the logs the back end of an investigation that I was aware about. And so it was kind of cool to be like, oh, this is how that person got those logs, and that's how they were able to prove such and such a thing, you know? No, you're good. You're good. John. What have I even caught? I don't know. Well, I can actually look at my loot log. Wow, there's actually a decent amount of oily blackmouth and firefin in this fishing table. I had no idea. It's good to know. So it's not all wasted. I don't know where in Tinkertown, Bernardo. I do know that, well, at least early on, I haven't started bugging the team about getting my GM character back. My GM who's just a camera, that guy. But I'm pretty sure most, if not all, low-level GM accounts got their permissions revoked or their accounts deactivated. So I don't know where they're at, but if you were trying to do like an event, I think there might have been some difficulty for the RPGMs. I don't know if they're back in action. I'm assuming they are at this point. I can get my camera back, I think, but I'm choosing to wait just so I can have a better time to bug people. You know, they're very busy, and I want to see the next patch, so every time I bother them with something, I ask myself, is it worth bothering them if this meant that the patch would come sooner? And also, is there other people in the community that they could be serving rather than a super needy orc? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not super rushing for it. What song is that? AI garbage 2.0, my friend. If you hear a song in the background that you particularly like or want, drop me a DM in Discord with a timestamp of when you heard the song, if you can, and I will endeavor to just send you the MP3. But you have to really like it. Sorry, Riddle saying, did they nerf lashers? I don't know. I haven't been lasher farming in a minute. I've been mostly fishing. I'm not even joking. I've been fishing a lot in game. And by the way, by a lot, I mean, I've been on for a total of maybe an hour and a half since last weekend. So, it actually hasn't been that much now I think about it. Yeah, most of the fishing I did was last weekend. Dang it. So I don't know. So Lizzie Babs, you're saying only the gold gray herbs they added? Yeah. I know we have someone that does lasher farming here. Can anyone speak to what's going on? They did change it, Riddle, but they changed it like a while ago, so I don't know if you're referencing something that happened more recently. Herbs and gray items they nerfed. They took the herbs out too now? I know they nerfed the gray items. But things like Plague Bloom, Mountain Silver Sage, Ice Cap. There's another herb too in there that they added. Okay, no, you're good. You're fine. You're fine. Thank you. You're good, little Karen. Don't worry. Wherever your naked gnome is. Hey Karzog, do you see, there's over there, I saw in my periphery a mage AoE farming, and they're a dwarf, and they're flagged. You know what to do. Well, I don't care who's doing it. I just don't like seeing it. If you're flagged in AoE farming and you don't get checked every now and then for being war mode, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You want me to do it? All right. Hold on, let me get my gear on. Scare the crap out of this guy. I need to also get out of my group. Hold on, I'm also gonna flag. Where'd he go? Where is he? There. Look at him. He's still doing it. Wait, wait, is he not flagged anymore? He's not flagged anymore. Well, okay. That problem took care of itself. Oh, little Karen, let me take my weapons off. I'm gonna punch you. Get over here. Get over here, you little scamp. Sorry, I actually have gear on, so... Lich, I don't think that was on purpose. They purposely left off those two. Oh, jeez. Oh, don't kill little Karen. Don't kill little Karen. Well, Karen's my friend. That's the great thing about polymorph. You can heal your enemies. I do like the turtle. The turtle is a great polymorph. Okay. Do you think the dwarf's gonna stop? Hold on. Why do you want to punch your friend? Because you know, little Karen, we go way back. It was a friendly guy, you know. It's like one of those. Yeah, I think Wild Steel Bloom, I think, is necessary for your people, Lich. Like, when you're going for Elixir of Fortitude, that gives you like, I don't know, like 20 hit points or something. It's not. Most raiders don't need that. You guys are special. You guys want every health consumable, and I get it because you're mortal. I feel ya. But Grave Moss, most people just go do some graveyard runs. The thing is that you killed him before I could tell him not to AoE farm where I could see him. That's the only problem. I want to get my message out. So I'm gonna wait around here, wait for him to come back. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna be like, hey, don't AoE farm where I can see you. Play the game. There are so many fun and great quests. Don't spend it AoE farming like a loser. Zorg, you probably can. Stop it, little Karen. I'm trying to hype. Zorg, I haven't seen a horde person do it. Don't let me catch you AoE farming where I can see you. Or I put a hit out on you again. If you're gonna AoE farm and be PvP for Warmord, why even play on the server? You just want a power fantasy. This is a slow server, 1x. Did he say anything? No. All right. I think they got the message. I don't want to ruin his time. What? Don't make it a thing about America. It has nothing to do with America. Although that was kind of funny. I will give you that. I suppose that was a very American way of doing diplomacy. Show up. Don't do this thing. Why? I'll just put a hit out on you. Oh. So there's not actually a good reason. Nope. Just do it. That's it's true. Yeah, you can adjust to 0.5, can't you? I think you can. I think that's an available command. I could be wrong, though. Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, Slow and Steady does that. Hold on. Where did he go? Oh, what was his name? His name was Icy Beard or something? Does anyone remember? Oh, let me check the log. Yeah, Icy Beard. Who? Icy Beard. He's in Elwyn Forest. Convenient. If he's AoE farming over there, I will hunt him to the ends of the earth. I could actually with this character get there pretty quickly with some trickery. Yeah, I mean, Nino, that's true. Isn't that the saying for gunboat diplomacy? Yeah, America's invented a lot of things. Not all of them, I think, are the best, but that is one thing they invented. Oh, Lizzie Babs, he didn't get sent back there. He just went over there. He might have had his hearth. He's probably trying to look for a good zone to AoE farm before we disrupted him. Yeah, I mean, it's the idea of gunboat diplomacy. The very concept of it works when the disparity in technology is so massive that you can just say something and they're like, okay, because they don't want to die. Much like how that dwarf, I said something completely insane to him, which is, don't AoE farm where I can see you. He's like, okay. It was 100% like that scene. How, Lizzie Babs, do you think I've seen Spy Kids? I talked in stream about how old I am. How ancient. Oh, Rokangren, that's right. Hold on. No, not. I don't want the wolf. I want the. Okay. Oh, cool! I got some stuff. Yay! Oh, this is for my mage. All right. Anyway, send mail. Icy Beard. Subject. AoE farming. Okay. Oh my! I gotta really compose this. And you, dear Icy Beard. Sorry for any misunderstanding. This is a RP PvE server with lots of new content. It makes me sad to see someone with war mode mindlessly AoE farming solo. Get engaged with the community. Make some friends. And have fun. Otherwise, I'll make sure to /who you and find you again. ... All right, and then I'm gonna give him a fish. Right? because like the subtext is like I'll gut him like a fish, or it could just be a fish. I don't know. And we'll give him 3 gold, right? Because that's also part of American diplomacy. We just give you a bunch of gold. Frograg, Fish Slayer. Do you guys like that? Do you think that'll work? No, that's too on the nose of Lizabab. I can't ask him where the oil is. But does he have oil? Gamab. I have sort bags, and it has a plugin that's utilized through PFUI. I'll show you in a second. Make friends, roll warlock. It's true, yeah. All right, we'll send this. Yes, Lizzie Babs. Do follow up. And if anyone else is on Horde side and can hurt him, or is Alliance side, just say, hey. Next time you see him, be like, Frograg's watching. That's all you have to say. I think he'll understand. The message is clear. Threatening people to have fun. Stop solo playing. I'm a monster. I have Lizzie Babs here saying I'm going to form a task force. This one might have got away from me, guys. Really, Johnny? Okay, well, I'll make sure to put that next time I make AI music. Like Lavender Town vibes. We'll see what it comes out with. All right, what time is it? It is... You know what? It's time. It is time. We have to get to getting. We need to start traveling to Tinkertown. Yep. If someone makes a group and invites me, Manalisa's doing invites. There is going to be a portion right here that's going to be, I think there's guards that might be lower level. I might just be able to walk by them. But to any team members watching, I will never break the rules and do PvP with people from both sides of the faction board. You know I'm a good cookie about that, right? Rao Kangren, being a journalist doesn't mean you have good spelling or grammar. That's what they have editors for. Why do you think journalists need editors? Ever wonder? Now you know. Johnny Totem. 1.17.2 release date? Wait, are you asking me if I want to hear it? I would love to hear it. Do you have it? Oh, man. If we technically count the last official word about when it's going to be released, hold on. It's technically on Discord, right? So if we go to not that. Oh, I'm in my guild's Discord, not that one. I'm going to announcements, I think, or was it? Oh, sorry. I'm trying to pay attention here. One of the announcements about, was it the hack or the YouTube getting taken down? Anyway, it was a month or so since we last heard, and I think it's been like a week or two since that announcement. That's the closest I have for you. Sorry. Oh, jeez, I'm doing it again. Sorry. I shouldn't... Don't read Discord and stream at the same time, everyone. It shows my level of knowledge? No. See, the ability to write quick shows my ability to get information down. That's all it does. I was in a call with someone taking notes, like I'm doing like a screen share, and the person could see me doing the screen share and like writing some of the notes down, and they're like, "Oh, you misspelled that." I'm like, "Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing. You worry about talking. I need to write notes. I need to write notes that I can read." You think I know the date? I tell you what. If I know the date, I will tell you that I know the date. I can't tell you it if I did, but I can tell you with a straight face, I don't know the date. If I did, I couldn't tell you. So I would go the further step of saying, I do know, but I can't share. So think about that, right? So now you know I actually don't know. See? For instance, I know what they're doing to Shaman in many cases, but I can't share. So when someone comes in and says, hey, are they giving Shaman tanks a taunt, right? Something like that. You'll usually hear me say, I actually know the answer to that question, but I can't let you know. Holy crap, Riddle with the leak. The date is 8/3/2024. I'm glad someone knew what today was. Also, there's a heated fishing battle going on. I think I can actually grab this for a second. It's over here. No, is this one? Yeah. I'm going to do the commands. I think it's standings. I did the command, so it should interrupt the next cast and then show who's on the leaderboard for today. Did it do it? No? Or is it? Hold on. Maybe it's a... Manalisa, I'm going to put you on follow. I got to figure out where this is. It's somewhere in here. So, I just want to show the current leaderboard. Why is it doing this? Okay, leaderboard. Okay. That just shows stats. Allow players to type the command in chat to queue up a display of the leaderboard. I took away that because you guys couldn't handle it. But I want to see the leaderboard. Why can't I do it? Alright, fish username, delete, we don't want reset leaderboard. So apparently, alright, I'll enable it. No one else do it. Save and close. All right. I'm new to the command. Leader board. There it is. So today it looks like Nina's on top. There's still more fishing to be done. Oh, Finsky, you got a treasure chest. Nice. Alright, I'm going to put this back to where it was. Mona Lisa, what happened? Oh. Alright, and then I will... where is it? I have to wait for Kangren's cast to finish before I can set it back to no leaderboard. You got a perch. Okay, it's right here. Save and close. All right, there it is. All right, you guys are good to fish again. You're all good to fish. And thank you, Mona Lisa. So, if anyone who wants to check out the GNOME party that's going to be happening, I would like to remind you, please be considerate. The only thing they asked is that if you want to attend, you should be an Alliance member, an Alliance player with like a good disposition. That's all they've asked. If you're not, I would politely ask you not to crash your party. But you'll see soon. I have a trick. I have a trick up my sleeve. I really hope. So somewhere along the trail, Vrogreg's gonna stop, and he's gonna have to get on his new disguise. I think you guys are gonna like it. I don't know what the delay on fish is. I think it's like 2 minutes before you can fish again. I think. I'm sorry, Riddle. Was there a taunt that was leaked that you'd like to talk about? As I don't remember seeing that. I could be wrong, but I don't remember. I don't recall. Mona Lisa, I'm not going to be on this character. Sorry to break your immersion. I'll still be Vrogreg, but I'm not going to be on this character. No, Lizzie Babs, I'm not going to gnome face. I put a lot of work into... Wait a minute. How much time do we have left? Hold on. People of the Alliance, can you tell me truthfully, do you think we can get to, like, right before the ramp up to Ironforge with RP walk in 20 minutes? I think we can, right? I forgot about this zone. Here's the other thing, Mona Lisa, I can vouch. Sure. The Ironforge has guards. I can't make them not attack you. So I think that's why they didn't want any Horde members, which I understand. The Dragonovi Shaman talent build was leaked. When was it leaked? And this is the way to Ironforge? Hold on, is that right? Thelsamart Dun Moreau. Is this? Northgate Pass. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I don't come this way very often. Johnny Tome says, look, Discord. 7:30. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I believe you. Riddle, Can't talk about much, obviously, but I would urge you strongly, before you pass judgment about it being a bummer the taunt is locked behind Lightning Shield, is that based on your assessment of Lightning Shield how it is right now? Okay? That's all I'm going to say. Because it sounds like that's what your assessment's based off of. Oh, hello, Toxic Torque of GCC. Yes, I'm letting you know that I will be changing into appropriate garb for the gnome party. I will not be showing up as an orc, as requested. That's a very good point, Riddle. Do you think that you would come to that conclusion alone? Or do you think that is a unique observation and you are worried that the class council didn't come to it? Because I can't talk about what the class council talked about, but I'm just sort of like asking you, do you think the class council made suggestions, the team made an idea, and then we're like, that's right, mana exists. I forgot about that, damn. Or do you think there's stuff you don't know? Who knows, right? I will say that I am very impressed with what's in there, but I barely understand it because I don't understand enhancement. I understand tanking more than I understand enhancement shaman. I think I understand enhancement shaman players even less. I'm like, I just want to shoot lightning. They're like, oh, you're one of them. Okay, you can go over there and talk. All right. I think I need to stop right here at this bridge. I think that's where I'm going to need to stop. I'm pretty sure. Riddle, do you think the class council was available or extant for the class changes 1? Because they weren't. In fact, reasons like that are kind of why many people in the community really asked for a community council to, catch some things that the team might miss. Although I think, I don't know enough about Hunter to actually know really what you're referencing. Tristanaki, I should also let you know that we did talk about the new talent, the new talent that was leaked, which someone quite eloquently put, it looks like multi-shot, but for melee, for hunters. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. What level are these? Oh, they're... Wait. Oh, I thought it was attacking a night elf. What are you doing? So we go through here? Yeah. Yep, I'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping my stream. Yep, because you're in a cross-faction group, you're not allowed to PvP. You can get attacked by PvP things, but you cannot participate. Also, while we're on the road, if you're enjoying stream on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and like the stream so it's more easily discoverable. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure to follow it so you can follow the stream so you can see whenever else I'm on. If you have Twitch Prime, I am an affiliate, so I can get Bezos bucks if you have them. But other than that, thank you for all the support. As always, you guys are great. If you find yourself with a preponderance of just all this money you don't know who to give to, I am gratefully accepting donations through super chats, Twitch subs, and bits, which I think are enabled to. As I often say, I mean, if you got that oil prince money, I'm not going to say no. Yeah, Lich, if you send it to me, I'll definitely check it out. The rest of my weekend after this stream is going to be producing a video covering the leaks, and then, like, also doing the news. It's going to be a busy weekend for your boy. That's fine, Nino. Any extra gold you give, you leave in your bag, and you give it to the lobies, I'm down. You saw me give gold to a lobby after threatening to kill him and actually having him killed and dictating how he should play. I'm really an ally to the low-level player. Yeah, I don't know, like, I'm going to be probably working on scripts, so I don't know how active I'll be able to be. But anyone that has a stream going that I can maybe capture some of, YouTube's ideal because it makes a VOD that I can review later. Yes, I threaten people. Nino goes to Crossroads and hands out 12 slot bags. We're not the same. It does make a VOD, Nino, but I believe you need to have a certain number of followers before you can have that ability. I could be wrong, but I don't remember. I remember Twitch not mentioning it until I had, like, affiliate. I could be wrong about that, but I thought I had to get affiliate before you can do that. Which is, I mean, it's not hard necessarily, and I think even to stream on YouTube, you need like a certain number of stuff or things, but. Yep. Yeah, I know you can do that. I've done that once, actually. That was during that week that I broke my multi-streaming tool. And yet, even though I've been streaming for like, what, 9-10 months at this point. Still, like, barely have a grasp of what I'm doing. I have a better grasp than I used to. As anyone who caught stream early where I was just live, didn't realize it. Didn't realize it until Sonic did the fish command. Oh, he's not a rude dwarf. He's just gawking. You don't see a caravan of random people just walking through, you know? I do actually have a stream deck that I'm scared to use. I've used it already for a couple things, but it's mostly for file navigation on my computer. I know there's other things I can do with it, and I know it has lots of built-in functionality with OBS. I have to spend time to set it up. Oh, there's a patrol. They're level 30, but if we just give them a wide berth manually, so I think we'll be okay. Is that the only other Horde person here? Yes, looks like. Oh, Nephanti's here. Although, you know, Nephanti is a null, so like kind of faction unspecific, but will get attacked by will get attacked by alliance people. Guards anyway. All right. How close are we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's at this bridge is where I left my disguise. That's where I left my disguise. That's what we're calling it. Don't worry, it'll all make sense soon. How are we doing on time? It's gonna be crazy if I actually did this, like, timed it almost perfectly. I need to speed up like a tiny bit. So we're gonna stop RP speed, but I'll pick it back up after. Right, I'm gonna like go to right about here. You'll see me on the map, right about here on the map. I don't know what's in this zone off to our right. There's more guards. Gotta be careful. Wait, is this the? Okay. A lot of the area around Ironforge kind of looks like other parts of the area around Ironforge. I get lost a lot. Is this where the river is? No, that's not the river. There is a bridge though. There is a bridge. A Lego Star Wars movie? I'm down. I watched a very good documentary from Emp Lemon about Star Wars recently. All right, is this the river? This is the river. Okay, so I gotta follow the river. Trust me on this. All right. Everyone who's I guess wanting to follow along, just wait right here. Okay, wait at the bridge. Okay. Your boy Vrograg, he's changing. Canon reason I'm changing into my disguise. I won't let you see. Hello, friends. It's your old pal, Nograg, with a G. What do you think? It's my disguise. All right, how much time do we have till the party starts? All right, we have 4 minutes. You guys are kind of getting to a scrap. I'm gonna start walking up. The invitation did say don't be Horde, so don't be Horde. Yes. No, it's not Nomergrag, it's just Nograg. GNOGRAG. Shout outs to Garthul for the idea for the name. I heard there's a celebration going on for the premier GNOME guild on Northernar. And so I thought it was only right that I go stop in and say hello. Also, I don't know Ironforge very well. Where's Tinkertown? Tinkertown's in there, right? Yeah, it's there. So, okay. That's fine, Lich. As long as, like, I'm mostly interested in just, if you guys have some good screenshots, that'll probably suffice. If there's a video, that's cool, because I'll be doing my monthly news. So if I can throw that in, that'd be great. But it's not a deal. I don't want anyone to do something they don't want to do on my behalf for the news. You guys have enough on your plate with trying to survive. I don't want a raid wipe all those hardcore people on my karma. I don't have lead. I can't invite people. And that's okay. I'm so raid, I might have assist. I do have assist. No, I don't have assist. Vrograg does, but no Grag does not. That's how convincing my disguise is. Yeah, no, that's Lich. That's fine. I agree with you, but you know, I'll let the people doing the raid manage that stuff. I think it's really exciting that happens. Thank you. I see someone said I should invite Thorgear. Invite Thorgear. Is that right? Yep. Oh. I didn't realize, sorry. That is Nina in chat. Lich, that's actually a lot, like, some of the reason why I love doing this stuff is to capture those memories, is to capture that time in someone's life where, you know, you'll be old talking to your grandkids. You'd be like, I remember when I was a hardcore raider and we killed the Farian for the first time. And then you realize you don't actually have grandkids and you've been hallucinating for a while and it's time for your medication. But you can think fondly back on those memories through your senility. Eh? Yeah, if you need a invite or something, whisper any one of these fine people. Everyone except for... Hold on, I can give third gear assist. Nope, I can't. But almost everyone has assist. Okay. I don't... How do I... I should turn right here to go to Tinkertown, right? Tinkertown's quite empty nowadays because Nobergan, or the Gnomer Reclamation project, I think that's what they call it, is open, you know. The actual city's open. So it's right here. See? Gnomer Reclamation Facility. Like, even your quest NPCs moved over there. So I'm imagining Tinkertown's a lot more empty. You know, my question is, it feels like the gnomes moved in at some point and then made Tinkertown look the way it was. So what did it look like before? What did the dwarves do with it beforehand? Do you think it was like their dump? Like where they put all their trash? They have a lot of metal trash, so it'd be helpful for the gnomes. I always find it fascinating how polarizing gnomes are. People either love or hate them, like deeply. I think because of that, I find gnomes interesting. I like them. Like they're just little dudes. It's all right. Even though we're not fishing, if you do want to fish, you can go on Twitch and do !fish, like so. Hold on. Oh. Amundra, did you stealth by them? You're a bear. Okay, hold on, I gotta turn around. Everyone be polite. We don't want to crash their party. We want to celebrate with them. Oh, everyone already walked by me. That's talking to no one. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Greetings. Greetings. I'm here on behalf of Vrograg. This crew that came with me are hoping to help you celebrate. See ya, Lich. I know. Forgot to turn off Whim. I'm so embarrassed. Wow, look how empty Tinkertown is now that like all the NPCs and stuff are like moved. It's just like, it's just they inadvertently made it a fun little RP area. I love this. I have to try to pay attention to chat. Oh, I should just say it, right? I mean, like I'm observing that, right? So, wow. Tinkertown feels so much more open since our people moved. Sorry, I see Breland saying, right, where are the drinks? Also, I realize I have... I think that's okay. forgot to set up my PFUI for streaming. If the WIM notification didn't show you that. Like, become bigger, but then also become like a different size. I need you at like... chat with, we'll go like, I can just make 380 by 380, it's not a big deal. Okay, see if that fixes it. Okay, it's bigger, and what else do I need to do? Maybe get rid of the stream thing so you guys can read a little bit of what's going on. When was the last time I fished in real life? It's actually been a minute. It's been a while. Like a couple of years. Also, if anyone doesn't know, it is the Gnomish Cosmonaut Corps. This is their 1-year anniversary of being on the server. I don't know anyone at the party. I gotta pay attention to the chat and see if I can catch into something. We have someone in yell chat, so you know it's important. May we please have silence in Tinkertown? Okay. I'm actually kind of surprised they don't speak in Gnomish. Well, I guess there are other people here that are dwarves that wouldn't be able to understand. I can do, what would I would do, like, slash me pays attention to Toxitorque. There it is. Welcome to the 1-year anniversary of the Gnomish Cosmonaut Corps. Sorry, I can do my gnome voice. I know you guys love my gnome voice.
As you may know, the esteemed former Cosmo Commander, Tixby Rushcog, has been out of action since this Tuesday.
Oh crap. Man, Elise, are you getting in trouble? Where are you? Oh. I gotta explain Manalisa. Sorry, she's with me. Just cat. Well, I mean, gnomes can be warlocks, right?
Gnomes can be warlocks.
Yeah, so I could totally have a succubus. Although, RP-wise, I probably shouldn't have a demon out, but... Manalisa. Sorry. So toxic.
Unfortunately, this injury, as much as she wants it to heal, will not mend. Fortunate for you all, you are stuck with me. That being said, I hope you will find the new leader most pleasant. I am Tixie Toxic Torque. I was raised in a poor area of Nomergan. Many hardships I had to endure to get to this spot I am today. You may view me as a young, plucky upstart, but I assure you I am more than qualified for the job. I am a graduate of Nomergan's Academy of Ammunition, as well as a qualifying member of the GCC's training camp. I was chosen by the former Cosmo Commander because she sees potential in me as the face of space. Crap, are gnomes going to space? Oh, wait a minute. Their guild name has Cosmonaut in it. I should have probably guessed. Yep. Oh, I didn't want to cheer at Mona Lisa. Okay. Yep, and sorry, the speech ended with, We are the Gnomish Cosmonaut Corps. We are happy you are here with us tonight. It means the world to be surrounded by friends and camaraderie.
There it is. And then enjoy the punch, of course. So, wow, they go to space? Mona Lisa, what the heck is space? I'm sorry. I realize that if I'm at a gnome party, that probably the people that are still left in chat are people that will actually be okay with my gnome voice. I'm already a couple hours into stream, so I can't quite get to the highest register. Also, Murug is holding something heavy, so I might get it thrown at me. She said she won't do it, but I think we all know she would. Oh, you didn't miss anything, Mona Lisa. I was just asking. I'm like, what is space? Because I think the cannon... Oh, boy. Do I have TTRP on? No, I don't. I gotta fill this out quick. If you're ever looking to do RP, TRP or TTRP, I think that's what it's called. What is it in my folder here? Yeah, TTRP, Turtle RP. That's like the add-on that most role players use, I believe. And we gotta fill out some stuff here. Oh, MIRP? Arming. Wait, where's the... No, I don't want the RP box. Where's my... Oh no. This add-on has issues. Is it TRP? TTRP? There it is. Alright. So... Alright. No Grag, I'm a gnome. Looks like a orc stuffed into a gnome body. I don't know, is that too on the nose? I'll just be like, gnome with an odd green hue to their skin, but not like the bad gnome color. Okay, maybe they'll understand that. Oh wait, that was... I should have filled all this. I made the character. I forgot to do the TTRP stuff. It's okay. They'll know. No, I'm not making a leper gnome. I realized that if I show up as a slightly green gnome, they're going to think I'm a leper and want to kick me out. So it'd be worse than being from the Horde. There's a lot of storylines going on. I can't keep up with all of them. People are talking about Skullfrog trolls and Stranglethorn Vale. I didn't know that existed. I don't think it does for players, but evidently there's a clan out there called Skullfrog. That's a cool name. Yeah, Nina, if you ever do any roleplay, just search in the repository for TTRP. It's really good. It has fields to put in all sorts of things like description, backstory, and if you... Well, maybe I disabled this particular... There's a function that lets you see anyone else who is in character or has the add-on, I think. So you can find people to like roleplay with while you're like wandering around the world. Oh, someone said grog. I thought they were talking about me. Where's this? Did little Karen put on clothes yet? Let me find little. Tar. Little. There it is. Oh. Right, I know little Karen, so. Wow. Little Karen. This party is great. I had no idea gnomes knew how to have so much fun. I mean, I am a gnome, but don't tell anyone. Oh wow, the Kirin Tori here? Uh-oh. Yeah, I always get nervous around mages. Another cool thing with this add-on, I'd actually have to change this in PFUI so you guys can actually see it, but I believe... Is that where my anchor is? Yeah, I think my mouse over anchor. So you can kind of see it. Let me turn myself off. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, wait, that's not it. That's not right. Getting rid of this. I don't need DPS stats right now. Putting that all there. So when you mouse over people, if they, like look right here, Tixie Toxatork. So this will, the nice thing about this add-on is it lets you see what your character would see in character. So like newly appointed Cosmo Commander, and they're recruiting for a GCC. 21 plus, 13-year role player. See? So like you get like a lot of information at a glance. That's why TTRP is awesome. Oh, wait a minute. I know Gnomish. I have to remember how to switch language. Is it here? No, it's over here, I think. How you say very fun. I have to RP because Greg doesn't really know Gnomish that well. No. Stroke is bad ding. Little Karen. Good thing. Very strong. So yeah, this is the event. If you want to drop by and want to say congratulations to the Gnomish Cosmonaut Corps, say congratulations on their 1-year anniversary and your alliance, you can come and drop by. I'll switch back over and wrap up here, and then I'll get back to the actual event. I want to RP, but you don't know what I'm going to be RPing about. You just have to come to the event to find out. So let me go over here. Oh, it's okay. My camera's on over here. All right. So, thank you, everyone who dropped by for stream. I hope you had fun. I have a lot of work to do this weekend. I don't have to do it. I have a blast doing it, but hope you had fun fishing. I'm going to close up the fishing. I need to. Oh, where is it? It's game capture? We're gonna wrap this up. I'm closing the fishing. We'll see who was the winner. Leaderboard. Oh, of course, that's right. I can't. I have to enable it again. Let's try that again. Leaderboard. Save and close. Maybe I have to do it one more time. Dang it. Leaderboard. All right, there it is. All right, so Nina was the winner today, trouncing the opponents. It's 2,100. It's impressive. Fensky still got the best catch, though. Got a treasure chest. So, Nina, I'm pretty sure... Did I give you... If I haven't VIP'd you, I'm going to. VIP... Nina... Felwich. There you go. Congratulations. It was good fishing with you, friend. All right, that wraps up that. We are... So, hopefully you'll see a bunch more programming for me in the near future. Appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. Have fun out there in Turtle WoW. Be safe. And I always forget the middle one. When you're playing video games, don't be like Icy Beard and choose not to have fun. Always have fun. If you're not playing the video game right. And as always, remember, the deadliest weapon's knowledge. Bye, guys.